Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive. Now today we're slowing things down a bit, getting a little zen with it. We're going to be diving deep into mindfulness and meditation.
Sounds good.
And we know you guys, you love meditation. You already get it.
Yeah, you're our meditating listeners.
Exactly. So we're going a little deeper today, going a little beyond the basics. We found this really interesting article from That's Life 24/7, it's called.
Mindfulness and meditation, straightforward.
Yeah, just gets right to it. So I thought we'd explore that with you today.
Yeah, unpack it a little bit, see what resonates with you guys.
And we're going to look at some practical techniques, and maybe you can try a few of these, really see how these practices can benefit you.
Yeah, exactly. Because you already know how good meditation feels, right? But imagine amplifying that feeling throughout your entire day, being less reactive, more at ease, even when things get a little crazy.
I love that.
Yeah.
So the article starts by defining mindfulness as being present in the moment without judgment.
Yeah, classic definition.
Yeah, but how does that non-judgmental observation, that's kind of a mouthful,
Yeah.
but how does that play a role in your meditation practice,
Mm.
especially for someone who's already meditating regularly?
It's all about creating space. Creating space between you and your thoughts. Like when you notice a thought, just noticing it's there, not getting all swept away by it.
Right. So powerful. And it actually reminds me of my own practice. I used to get so frustrated when my mind would wander during meditation. But now I observe those thoughts without judgment and gently guide my attention back to my breath.
Exactly.
Like watching clouds drift by. You see them. You don't have to grab onto them. Let them carry you away
Totally. And the more you do it, the easier it gets to just notice those thoughts and let them go
without judgment.
without getting all caught up in them.
Yeah.
And that's where meditation comes in.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how meditation helps train the mind to focus and how that can benefit someone who, like our listener, already has a practice going?
So you already use focus in your meditation or not? But imagine bringing that same laser focus to moments throughout your day. Say you're distracted at work, you can gently guide your attention back to the task at hand, just like you would with your breath. So it's all about strengthening that mental muscle so you can stay present even when there's chaos around you.
That's a game changer for sure. And I can see how that would be super helpful for someone who wants to take their mindfulness off the cushion and really integrate it into their daily life.
Absolutely. They work together beautifully. Mindfulness and meditation, they support each other. Mindfulness helps you become aware of what's happening inside you and around you, while meditation helps train your mind to stay present with those observations.
Okay, so for our listener who already has a solid routine,
Mm-hmm.
how can they integrate these practices into their daily life? Like, what would that actually look like?
It's all about finding those small moments throughout your day to bring in a little awareness. It doesn't have to be this big formal practice, It could be as simple as taking a few mindful breaths while you're waiting in line at the store, or savoring your morning coffee with full attention, like really being present with it.
Those little moments add up.
Yeah.
It's like you're weaving those threads of mindfulness into like the fabric of your day.
Exactly. It's those little moments that can shift your whole perspective. It's those little moments that can shift your whole perspective.
Yeah,
And you already experienced the peace of meditation, right?
right.
So now imagine directing that same peaceful energy outwards to yourself and then to others. It's a really powerful way to cultivate compassion.
Wow, that's powerful.
Oh,
So let's get into some specific techniques that our listeners can try. The article mentions body scan meditation for relaxation.
yeah.
How does that work, and how could someone who already meditates incorporate that into their routine?
You're probably already familiar with focusing on your breath in meditation.
Yeah.
So imagine expanding that awareness to your entire body. It's like taking your meditation on a journey from head to toe. You just bring your attention to different parts of your body one by one. And just notice the sensations. It's a really great way to release tension and cultivate a deep sense of relaxation.
I've tried that one.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing. It's like a mental massage, releasing tension from head to toe.
I love that.
Have you experimented with that?
I have. Yeah. I find it especially helpful before sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Helps me to unwind and let go of any stress from the day.
That's a great tip. The article also talks about mindful walking.
Yeah.
Since you enjoy meditation, I'm curious, how do you feel about bringing that awareness to movement?
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah?
Imagine a mindful walk. You're not just exercising, you're turning into the sensations of each step, the feeling of the ground beneath your feet.
Oh, wow.
It's like turning a simple walk into a moving meditation.
Beautiful way to put it. Mindful walking is a great way to bring that present moment awareness into something you might already be doing.
Absolutely.
And for someone who already enjoys meditation, it's a wonderful way to extend that practice beyond just sitting on the cushion.
Yeah, for sure.
The article also mentions mindful eating.
Yes.
How can someone who is already mindful in other areas apply that same awareness to their meals?
Mindful eating is about slowing down and savoring each bite.
Okay.
Really paying attention to the taste, the texture, the aroma of your food.
Yeah.
Being fully present with your meal instead of just, mindlessly gobbling it down.
Yeah. I love that. It's like bringing that same sense of presence and observation to something we do every single day.
Exactly. And it can be a really enjoyable experience, too. You start to appreciate the subtleties of the flavor and the nourishment that you're receiving. It's simple, but it can have a profound impact on your relationship with food and your overall well-being.
And I imagine it can also help with things like overeating or emotional eating, because you're more in tune with your body's cues.
Absolutely. When you're more mindful of what you're eating and how you're feeling, you're less likely to eat just out of boredom or stress.
All right, now let's talk about some more advanced meditation techniques that could benefit someone with an existing practice. The article mentions loving kindness meditation.
Yes.
It's about cultivating compassion.
Yes.
First towards yourself, and then extending it outwards to others. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
It's a beautiful practice. Loving kindness meditation. It can really enhance your sense of connection and compassion. You start by directing kind thoughts and feelings towards yourself,
Okay.
and then you gradually expand that circle
Okay.
to include loved ones, acquaintances, strangers, even those people that you find difficult.
Wow. So powerful.
Yeah.
Especially for managing anxiety,
Yeah.
and just building more positive relationships.
Exactly.
It's like you're radiating that peaceful energy outwards,
Yes.
creating this ripple effect of kindness.
Yes. And for someone who already meditates, it's a really natural progression
Yeah.
to cultivate those qualities of compassion and loving kindness.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into mindfulness and meditation,
Yeah.
what's one key takeaway you'd like to leave our listener with, especially someone who already finds peace and solace in their practice?
It's a lifelong journey, mindfulness and meditation. It's a journey of exploration and discovery. There's always something new to learn and experience.
Right.
So just keep experimenting, keep exploring, keep discovering what works best for you.
I love that.
You already have a beautiful foundation with your meditation practice, and I really encourage you to see how these mindfulness techniques can weave even more peace and presence into your daily life.
That's a beautiful thought to end on. And remember, everyone, even small moments of mindfulness can make a big difference. It could be as simple as pausing to appreciate the warmth of your coffee,
Yeah.
or taking a few conscious breaths before responding to a stressful email.
Exactly. And as you become more attuned to the present moment, you might notice subtle shifts in your awareness, even outside of your formal meditation practice. Like you start to see the world with new eyes, noticing the beauty in ordinary things, and finding moments of peace, even amidst chaos.
So to our listeners, we encourage you to try one of the techniques we've discussed today and see how it impacts your existing practice.
Yeah.
Notice how your awareness shifts throughout the day.
Yeah.
And remember, be patient with yourself. This journey of mindfulness is a lifelong exploration, and it's a journey well worth taking.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.